Ready, start. In our considered opinion, the challenge raised before the High Court that paternity and legitimacy are distinct or independent concepts is a misdirected notion and is liable to be rejected. Full stop. The High Court's view that paternity can be determined independent of the concurrent findings regarding the legitimacy of the child, thus, cannot be sustained. Full stop. The respondent argued that it was in his best interests that the appellant undergo a DNA test, as he has the right to know his true parentage and accrue rights emanating therefrom, such as maintenance. Full stop. The High Court upheld this view and noted that though it is not in the interest of society to brand a child as illegitimate, the interest of the child to know his biological father and claim maintenance from him is overwhelming in comparison. Full stop. In the peculiar circumstances of this case, this court must undertake an exercise to single inverted balance the interests single inverted close of the parties involved and decide whether there is an imminent need for a DNA test. Full stop. This pertains not simply to the interests of the child, that is the respondent, but also to the interests of the appellant. Full stop. On one hand, courts must protect the parties' rights to privacy and dignity by evaluating whether the social stigma from one of them being declared single inverted illegitimate single inverted close would cause them disproportionate harm. Full stop. On the other hand, courts must assess the child's legitimate interest in knowing his biological father and whether there is an imminent need for a DNA test. Full stop. Having recognized the diverging pathways in the present analysis, it is pertinent to first address the aspect of the right to privacy. Full stop. At the outset, a cursory reference to the decision in K.S. Puttaswamy versus Union of India, reveals that privacy is concomitant to the right of the individual to exercise control over his or her personality. Full stop. Privacy includes, at its core, the preservation of personal intimacies, the sanctity of family life, marriage, procreation, the home, and sexual orientation. Full stop. Privacy also connotes a right to be left alone, as a corollary to the safeguarding of individual autonomy and the ability of an individual to control vital aspects of his life. Full stop. Like other rights which form part of the fundamental freedoms protected by Part 3rd, including the right to life and personal liberty under Article 21, privacy is not an absolute right. Full stop. A law which encroaches upon privacy will have to withstand the touchstone of permissible restrictions on fundamental rights. Full stop. In the context of Article 21, an invasion of privacy must be justified on the basis of a law which stipulates a procedure which is fair, just, and reasonable. Full stop. The law must also be valid with reference to the encroachment on life and personal liberty under Article 21. Full stop. An invasion of life or personal liberty must meet the threefold requirement of first legality, which postulates the existence of law, second need, defined in terms of a legitimate state aim, and third proportionality, which ensures a rational nexus between the objects and the means adopted to achieve them. Full stop.